what changed in the third quarter? Obviously, Bridges started making shots.
Yeah.
Like changing that third.
Sometimes it's just that simple. Just in respect to the game, it's tougher when you get out rebounded. That's something that we've charted enough. There's evidence that it translates to from the regular season to the playoffs. So from that standpoint, we were in a bit of a hole. And then the shot making, we shot 7 for 29 from 3. I expected a little bit of it just because we haven't done much since the other day, just to give some of our guys a break because they were playing so many minutes. And it was good to see the shots go in a little bit in the third. And then we did what we needed to do in the fourth to come out with the win. But the third quarter probably won us the game tonight, just to be able to come out with that level of force on both ends of the floor. And it was good to, be able to win a game and not have to play Book and McHale and DA heavy minutes tonight. I thought our bench was solid in the second. Even though we gave up more points than we wanted to, I thought they just held serve in that regard. So it's a good win for us after having a couple of days off to be able to beat a team that's just going to scrap and claw and get after you until the horn goes off.
Curious what you think about Payne's ability or improvement in getting the paint and finding.
Yeah, I think when he does that, we're more, I don't want to say lethal, but it just adds another weapon to our team. I thought tonight, the times where he went to score, those plays were called to pass to DA or to the shooters on the backside, but he saw an opening and he took advantage of it. I think that's the balance we want him to have, where he can, have a play call, know the reads, but see something open and he just takes off and he goes to make a play. That's what we need from him. And you look at his numbers tonight, he had 10 assists, only 2 turnovers. And, when you have the ball for 31 minutes and you only have 2 turnovers, that's pretty good.
The rebounding, most of it came on the offensive side.
Yeah.
Especially in that third quarter, as far as the offensive rebound.
I mean, that's what they do. They get to the line a ton. They play some ISO basketball and then they crash. Their bigs get there a ton. I mean, 19 is way too much, but it was spread out a bit. So it was the guards. It for sure was Bagley tonight. And his happened because we weren't communicating the late switches in the paint. And so because we weren't communicating, the big was stepping up and Bagley was getting some tip-ins.
You guys don't run a ton of offense for him, but strong scoring night. Just what we've seen as far as you guys' ability.
Well, he got going early, hitting his mid-range at the free throw line. And that's something we feel like is a weapon for him. We haven't seen the floater as much this year, but he has been able to knock down some of his mid-range shots where he faces up and the guy backs up and he just knocks it down, or sometimes he knocks down the turnaround. But he was, I hate to say aggressive, I just think he took advantage of the situation. He was catching it in his sweet spot and making some shots.
Just a follow-up. For his career, he hasn't gone to the line a lot, but tonight just to get 7 attempts, it seemed like the numbers trending upward. Is there anything you've seen that's enabled him to draw foul and get to the line?
Not really. I'd love to sit here and tell you, not really. I think he has been more aggressive on the duck ends, and there are times where he's ducking in on the small, and the only resort they have is to grab him and foul him. But it hasn't been something schematic or something that we've been like, hey, do this to get to the line. It's just happening as the game progresses. I'm just playing biz. It has nothing to do with matchups or anything like that. It's hard to play 3 bigs. I mean, we've done it before. Somewhat unfair unless you have foul trouble. But I just think for where we are right now, Biz has given us some aggression at the rim, and we need to put pressure on the rim. I thought the left-handed dunk he had tonight was a signature play for him. And again, that wasn't the play call. The play call was for him to pop and transfer the ball to the weak side. He saw an opening and just took off. We need that. When DA and Biz and Jock put pressure on the rim, and even Dario, it opens up so much on the backside. And so it wasn't anything to do with matchups. It was just a decision.
Well, regarding the free throws, you obviously got a lot of more tonight.
Yeah.
This time, so compared to last game when we got 5, or previous games where we've had less, now you get a chance to have enough opportunities and 3 points. What do you say to that? This that day?
I mean, they're not doing it on purpose. I don't think you go into a locker room and say, guys, make your free throws. It's not something that we would even touch. I mean, Book missed 4. You're not going to see that. He's had games where he's gone 15 for 15. It just happens. So I'm just glad we're getting there. To get 26 is huge for us. It means we were attacking the paint and understanding bonus awareness. But our guys will be much better the next time we go out.
We killed this to switch 9, Sean.
Yeah.
But it didn't seem like it phased him. He made 3 or 4 in a row in the third.
Yeah. I mean, we have a saying, reps removed out. When you work as hard as he does, there's no reason to doubt the next shot. I'm just glad he kept taking them. I think earlier in his career, if he would have had a night like that, he would have been a bit shy. And we just don't encourage that. We have a let it fly mentality. It's too hard in this league to get open looks. And when you don't take those shots, it breaks rhythm, and you can't offensive rebound the way you want to. So I'm glad he kept taking shots.
Was that kind of playing off that? Was it night? I wasn't here before for the first couple of questions, but the offense was kind of a struggle at times tonight.
We just missed shots. That was it. If you look at the shot quality, it wasn't terrible. We had 23 points in the first quarter. Like, we just got off to a tough shooting night. And in the fourth, the defense ratcheted up a bit, but it was pretty much the first quarter. We just missed a ton of shots.
Man, we just coming from Thanksgiving, first of all. From a shoot around, you can tell everybody's still, recovering from Thanksgiving in a way. And, I am the anchor of this team. And when it comes to energy and setting the tone of the environment, that's what you see. And, I just try my best to, just keep the energy alive from this morning to tonight. And, just to make sure my guys are, there and activated. Although we didn't make the shots we wanted to make, the defense and the awareness was still there. So that's what really put us in the position to win the game.
You got the early stuff right away. Pretty excited. How big was that just to get the crowd?
Oh yeah, that's good for them. That's good for them. I'm just trying to break the rim. Just bring some momentum. I'm glad it brought momentum to the gym. Make it exciting a little bit. Other than that, it was just a great pass from Mikal. Him setting up the play the right way and giving me a tight pocket pass. Mikal really set that up well for me.
You've been going to the line more and more each game. I know you talked about the ankles and ankles was better, but tonight, was there anything you felt like you did differently to get the foul, to get to the line?
Yeah, using pump fakes, being patient under the rim, playing the dunker position and, looking for opportunities, to get offensive boards and going straight up and just, playing through contact, man. I'm not a guy who out here, using tricks and, to get to the line. I'm just playing hard and, playing with a little bit of smartness as well when it comes to getting people off their feet and getting to the line.
How much does it now open things up for you when Cam Payne's getting into the lane?
Oh yeah, I think he had a double today. I kept telling him, I said, man, you have to understand, man. I'm so used to you attacking the rim like that. Sometimes I forget to roll. And today he got on me. He said, well, listen here, buddy, I'm gonna be passing it, so I'm gonna need you on the rim. And the box score shows he was dishing out to everybody. He was feeding the whole clique tonight. And that's what we need guys to do, man. One man down, the next guy up to, step up and, keep this ship moving.
Yeah, to go back to the dunk, when you get downhill and you get 2 feet down, you just know it's.
Oh yeah, I feel like I felt like I dunked the ball before I caught it. That's the stuff we work on in practice. Coach Monty, Mark Bryant. We're big on short rolls and how team guard us, and we're very aware of the low man and things like that. Usually you see me catch that in the pocket or hit the corners, things like that. But, to part the Red Sea early in the game is good.
Cam talked a little bit how gratifying it is to see them at first, like you're getting space and then they're denying your space. And
Yeah.
going, and then it's just like a cycle.
Yeah.
Running out of answers. How gratifying is that? Satisfying is it?
I mean, it's very satisfying, just running our plays with pace as well. You're not doing that regular NBA trot thing, you normally see, but, running it with urgency and, just, making a play for your teammates, because in our plays, you don't know who's going to get the ball, we're just, every movement is live, and, just Cam really dishing out to everybody and everybody making sacrificial moves for each other was big time.
Can you make about that? Obviously, you have a long history together here in Phoenix and playing against him. He hasn't played that many years in Phoenix.
Yeah, it was good seeing Bagley, man. It was good seeing him. He played hard. He's still physical, and he's still. I think he was on the glass a lot. He was on the old boards, and it was just good seeing him compete. And we competing at this level. You just can't take it for granted.
How do you feel that your game has evolved, or how do you feel his game has evolved since he's been in the league versus how your game?
Big time. I mean, this is both our 5th year, so we got to be doing good if we still in the league. We got to be doing something, and hats off to him, man. Just keep working and keeping his head down, and he's looking good to me. Oh, that's my guy. Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah, there was a possession late in the fourth quarter where you had your guy pinned in the paint and the ball didn't come in there. Are there times that you go to those guards and let them know that?
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Just like when I missed them on the screen, or if I didn't hit their guy on the screen, it's vice versa. I got a little dude on me. I need the ball, and my teammates. It's the type of chemistry we have. Sometimes when I don't get it, they say, "Da, you got 100 dudes behind you, bro. We can't throw that ball into you right now." And it's an understanding, and we don't understand the games get lit, but we as brothers, we talk to each other, the right respectable way to get the point across. And it's been like that since day one. So yes, I get frustrated when I think I got a little guy, but I can't see behind me, and the type of offense and system we have, we got things to adjust and move the ball and eventually get it to me.
How much are you guys looking forward to tomorrow? This Utah was the last team that beat you guys.
Oh yeah, we looking forward like any other team though, but we definitely we just gotta make sure we piggyback off this and protect our home floor.
You have to hit, you had a good game. You gonna have to dance with that kid before the game now?
Huh?
After the game that you had,
Uh-huh.
and Mikhail had a good game,
Yeah.
Cam had a good game, are you gonna have to dance?
Oh, the kid. Hey, I'm gonna need him courtside every game now. Same song too. That's what really broke the energy, man. Just started putting some blood flow in our legs, The kid just started. He's screaming to me Mikhail's name when he heard the song right away. And they say, "Wait, hold on, you know this thing word for word, huh?" So we just started gyrating with him, and he started dancing and loving it, man. It was a great way to start off the game.
Do y'all know the kid?
He's a Wildcat for sure. Let's bear down. His dad went to U of A, and he just kept telling me, "Da, go Cats." I'm like, bear down. So yeah, I enjoyed that.
DA, Cam highlighted your screen setting. That's a delicate art, as you and Mark Bryan have gone over the years. When do you feel like you really got that part of your game down? Because
The screening.
yes.
We're big on hits. I got pretty good guards like Chris Paul, point guard, and you got D-Book, and guys guard them in very different ways. And certain guys want to send Chris away, and guys want to play up on Book. So getting a firm screen for them is really important. And once we get a hit on their guy, the ball start moving and our offense start, defense starts shifting when our offense move like that. And it's important to finish my rolls, and just create offense and put pressure on the rim. So going to that is just it's big getting screens on these dudes, especially when you pick and roll with Cam Payne, because how quick he is. He's pretty quick. So I got to make sure I set my feet and, just finish my rolls and, see what we get out of that.
You'll get some stints, as you call them, and then you'll slip sometimes.
Yeah.
How does it feel once you get that rhythm?
Yeah. I mean, it's all about how the defense is, what they're throwing at us. A lot of teams are here, they give us different assignments, and I can hear what my opponent is saying. You know, I can hear what the big man is saying when I'm setting the screen on how he's telling his guard to guard it, and that's when I know I'll slip. If he's too high, I'll slip it. And if he's too low, I'll just make sure I get a good hit to make him get up out that paint.
Jack has led to what we've seen. How much did that even play into tonight, getting in the paint and finding guys?
Helped a lot. We actually watched the film from the game yesterday. Not yesterday, the game before Thanksgiving. And I seen a lot of little things. Tonight came out. I was finding the pocket. That was one thing we talked about earlier this morning, was find the pocket, find the bigs, and he gave me 10 assists tonight.
When Bagley blocked the shot, and like I'm going back up with it.
Oh yeah, next play. Next play. Next play. It's all good. He got a block next play.
And when you're going downhill
Mhm.
and you see the big who's kind of dropping low like that, you've got that really good fake shot that you have when you're going at full speed.
Mhm.
How often have you worked on that to get that shot?
It's crazy. That shot really came from like childhood days, playing like 21 in the backyard. Like, got to get it up quick, got to back it and shoot it quick off the glass. Like, that's how that came about. But like in the games, just, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I need to touch the glass. It's almost like making a free throw, try to get myself going. I fell in love with it too much today. I was using the glass every time. But I don't know, try to find easy ways for me to get a basket.
With DA, he had a season high 28 points tonight. How are you guys finding that?
Man, I was getting in that paint, seeing the pocket. He did a real good job on the screens tonight. And it opened them up for baskets. Sometimes that's how I go. You sacrifice your body and you be the one who get the reward. And that's how it was tonight.
Cam, how gratifying is it in real time to kind of see the defense adjust and just kind of run out of answers? Like, they start sucking on DA, and then you're turning the corner and they've got space for you all of a sudden.
That's just I mean, it's cool. It just shows how dynamic our team is and how well we play together. We just try to always exploit every single option in our plays. Kind of so we could run it again for real. We like a lot of times we never get to the real action because we find something quick. We just try to play the game like every screen, everything is live. Every action is live, and anybody can get a bucket on any play.
It'd be sad to hear that on the one that you lost, that went right.
They didn't give me that assist,
They gave it to you at first,
and they took it away. Yeah, that's all right. They wouldn't have did it to 3. He would have got that one. But nah, it's cool. It's cool. As long as there ain't no turnover.
Hey, I'm kind of curious, what is it that slows down you guys?
They was on the glass. They got a lot of offensive rebounds, I think 19. Yeah, they was on the glass and free throws, kind of just like the LA game. Like they slow us down that way too. We put ourselves in situations where we put them on the line and it take away from our pace. And allowing them to get offensive rebounds also takes away from our pace.
Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Dan.
Appreciate it, y'all.